everyone, Sadness here, and it's the start of Egg Week. I figured we'd start off Egg Week by doing a speed run to see how fast we can craft 10 legendaries. Now, it took me 2 whole minutes to scroll from the start of my inventory to the end of my inventory, but I wanted to show off like everything I had before I started a major crafting session for this speedrun video. I didn't exactly know. I knew that we were going to try and do it within one artifact, getting all 10 crafts, but I didn't know which one it was. So I started off by trying it with gussets. I failed like crazy. I crafted 87 gussets, and I think I've crafted over like 200 gussets total at this point, honestly, and literally zero of them are legendaries. It's so dumb that I don't have a legendary gusset. And then just for shits and giggles, I just crafted a book of basin. No legendary, of course. So I changed course and I started trying with feathers. Lo and behold, no legendary feather either, but I did level up from level 22 to level 23, and that's when I remembered that like, oh my god, there's crafting levels in this game, so I should like craft up a bunch of crap so that I have a higher crafting level to improve my probabilities of getting legendaries before doing these attempts. Rip gussets, I guess. So I crafted a bunch of gold up just to get the experience points, and it like lagged out my game and crashed it, so I had to reset. Then for the third attempt, because the Book of Basin, we didn't even have enough to craft 10, so there was no way we were getting 10 total legendaries in that. For the third attempt, I went for metronomes, and I also thought we weren't going to get any legendary metronomes, but then I got one! And I got so excited that I forgot to keep crafting because I forgot that we were going for 10 legendaries. And so I went back and crafted more feathers. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get lucky this time, and still didn't get lucky, but we did level up from 23 to level 24. Just for the memes, I went for actuators, the most useless artifact in the game, and I'm like sitting there clicking, and once again, I didn't expect to actually get one, but then I got 2 actuators. I literally got 2 actuators, and I still forgot to keep clicking because I once again my brain just went kaput because I was like, oh my god, I got more legendaries. Oh my god, I got more legendaries. And honestly, I just was way too excited. I was like, look at all these fucking legendary artifacts. And so then I did Lights of Eggendels as a joke. Of course, I didn't get any legendary Lights of Eggendels. Those are too rare. After all of these like meme attempts, because I wasn't expecting any of them to work, they were mainly just meant for the video, just for funsies. We got to the actual attempt, which of course is with toilet seats, the cheapest artifact to craft up. Literally, like, you can print tier 4 legendary toilet seats. I always forget what they're actually called. They're called medallions, but I call them toilet seats. Unfortunately, the video like got really laggy, and so you can't even see this really well, but the timer's accurate, and we leveled up from 24 to 25, but the video doesn't even show it. Worst footage ever. I'm sorry about that, but unfortunately there's no way to go back in time and redo it because that was a year's worth of collecting toilet seats to craft up for this video. Thank God I have a before clip and an after clip that's like all one uncut clip so that we can count the number of legendary toilet seats that I got here. But I did get 12, so we did indeed beat the speedrun challenge, and it took us like just under 5 minutes, but the actual time will be showed on screen when the speedrun ends. And to count the number of toilet seats that we crafted, I looked at the final count of compasses and the before count of compasses that get used to craft this. And we started with 3,590 and ended with 2,756, which means that in total we crafted 417 toilet seats, and only 12 of them were legendary, so those odds are not that good. But we crafted 87 gussets, and that means we should have gotten at least like 2 or 3 gussets, so just screw me, I guess. Rip gussets. Now, while the speedrun's going, I wanted to kind of take a trip through memory lane because this video is more than just about speedrunning 10 legendary artifacts. This video is about kind of memorializing my journey through RNG hell of getting legendary artifacts in Egg Inc. So I don't know exactly when I got my first legendary, but it was a drop. It was a drop of a tier 4 legendary compass. And shortly after I got the tier 4 legendary compass drop, I also got a medallion, aka toilet seat, a butterfly, and I don't know when those were either. They were probably early 2023, and I also got my first tier 3 legendary Ankh probably in like early mid 2023. For the rest of this, I have photo evidence, so enjoy these photos of legendary artifacts. I crafted a toilet seat, my first ever legendary craft, I remember, was May 21st, 2023. My first tier 4 legendary necklace to drop on August 5th, 2023. I crafted my first tier 4 legendary vial on November 6th, 2023. Then proceeded to craft a legendary chalice on December 12th, 2023. So 2023 was actually a really good year for me. Then I got my first tier 4 legendary beak drop on January 16th, 2024. Crafted a legendary lens, like kind of crazy surprised because I was like not expecting to get a legendary lens. I remember this day very well. On April 21st, 2024. And then after crafting so many attempts, I finally got a tier 4 legendary drop, not even a craft, for the Ankh on May 6th, 2024. I got my tier 4 legendary cube to drop on June 19th, 2024. And then in preparation for last year's Egg Week videos, I remember I crafted a tier 4 legendary totem to do a lunar siege with on June 30th, 2024. And then it pretty much goes dark. I don't have any more legendaries to report. I actually did get a tier 4 legendary rain stick as a drop at some point between last egg day and now. Probably sometime towards the start of 2025 is when I got the tier 4 legendary rain stick, but I guess I just didn't record it for some reason. And then in this video, recorded on June 29th, 2025, I crafted a tier 4 legendary metronome and a tier 4 legendary actuator, but just in, I literally was preparing to record this segment. I was writing down all these dates and everything. And then I went into my egg ink thing and I was like, I wonder what happens if I try and craft a monocle. Cause I was like, I never tried to craft a monocle on June 29th when we had the discount, but I was like, who cares? I'm not gonna spend too many golden eggs on this. And so I just for funsies went in and attempted to craft the tier 4 legendary monocle. And lo and behold, on July 4th, 2025, I've crafted probably my last ever legendary in egg ink because the gusset's just not fucking happening. The tier 4 legendary monocle was meant to be though. So anyways, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed watching me speedrun getting 10 legendary toilet seats. And this whole week we're gonna be doing egg ink videos up until egg day, where I'm gonna do my yearly egg ink stream. So check in every day for some fresh egg content until egg day is over. Okay, thanks everyone so much for watching. Bye, 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 bye.